We are back, and joining me now is the national spokesperson for the NRA, Dana Lash. Sorry, that's just my ringtone. Hello? Hey, Mom. Let me call you back. All right. Bye. Dana, first let me say thank you for being here for this very important conversation. I loved you in Ghost. Dana, you recently gave a speech at CPAC in which you made some very controversial comments. Let's take a look at that tape.
Many in legacy media love mass shootings. Now, I'm not saying that you love the tragedy, but I am saying that you love the ratings.
Oh, shut the hell up. Sorry, sweetie, I was just talking to the TV. Dana, how can you defend those malicious comments?
You're saying that it's malicious, but yet on your network, you've allowed accusations against me and millions of law-abiding Americans.
Over the past few weeks, major businesses have begun cutting ties with the NRA, thanks in large part to a movement begun by the students of Parkland, Florida. I guess what I'm trying to ask, Dana, is has the NRA finally met its match? And how does it feel to be taken to task, called on the carpet, publicly humiliated day in and day out by a bunch of, kids?
Would you get a load of these kids today? Kids, you could take a lesson from what they say. Kids, they are so articulate, so much more than you. Slimy, seedy, grim and greedy monsters. And guess who's gonna stop you, kids? Full of common sense and a lot of rage. Kids, and they're all approaching the voting age. I'd probably crap my pants if I were the NRA. What's got into these kids today?
A growing number of companies are breaking up with the NRA because
kids could take over soon and they're plotting to. Kids now successfully are boycotting you. Kids, they're so brash and bold and wow, look who sold you out. Avis Budget, Delta and United. You better take the bus, girl. Kids, look, I know you love your amendment, boo. But it's kinda shitty, that's why it's number 2. And that was a cheap shot, I apologize. You sold your soul to Satan, and now it's time to pay. Thanks to some of these kids, too.
President Trump, meanwhile, under growing pressure, much of that pressure from the students themselves.
Several major corporations are cutting ties with the NRA.
Symantec, MetLife,
Hertz, Delta Airlines, First National Bank of Omaha,
Dick's Sporting Goods.
That's gonna be a hard one for little Marco to swallow. You know how much he loves dicks.
Now is the time to get on the right side of this.
If the only thing that these politicians care about is money, we'll go after their money.
Change will come.
Kids, they just push and push till they get results. What is up with that? Kids, sounding more like, what's the word? Oh, adults. Kids, they are so compassionate and so logical. Eloquent, non-partisan, and thoughtful. They're probably all just actors. Kids, bid your antiquated old laws farewell. Kids, cause they're woke, determined, and mad as hell.
I'm a parent. These agencies have promised to keep our kids safe, and they haven't. That's why I want answers too, and I hope you join me in questioning them.
And though it sucks for you guys, looks like they're here to stay. What's got into these kids? I wouldn't with these kids. Get a load of these kids today. Is that a gun in your pocket, or you're just nervous you're about to be exposed as the abhorrent, money-hungry puppet you really are?
I think this was a good conversation.
Whatever, girl.